Hello everyone, it is the time. I finished level 100, so this will be a video, the final update of my Youga 2 mind control build. I mean, not really mine, I just copied everyone else on the ladder. So, if you want to check my character, it should be somewhere on here, hopefully. Yeah, it should be number 4 probably, after it updates. So you can find me there, but I will link the builder in the description of the video. So let's get through it. I will start with hero traits this time. I did not change much, like hero relic with reaping cooldown and some temporal energy. I upgraded the pushing the cogs of fate to the normal version instead of the prototype. I did it recently. Then reaping cooldown on both of my memories, and on one of them I have a source of reap, and on the other one the twisted spacetime mod that gives reap into your reap and reap purification to the twisted spacetime damage. Hero traits like this. For the passive trees will be in the builder below, so I will just go through that quickly. Looks like this. At this point I'm just focusing on defenses, damage does not really matter anymore. Psychic, affliction and reap purification, and warlock with the prelude and off the beaten tracks. I've gone through the passive tree in the last build update, so you can, like, for more information you can refer to that one. If you are missing resistances, you can swap out points from these, like energy shield charge and max energy shield, and put them here for 6% elemental res. If you struggle with that, you can get a little bit more elemental resistances down here. Statue of the God, that will be the main upgrade from the previous build update. So that's the classic, like, peaceful realm setup with when the spark sets the prairie ablaze. Like, you can build this up over time. Start with the last god tiers and connect them together, because they each, like, interact with each other and boost each other out. And then you add in the spark, which copies all the adjacent, like, erosion damage, this mod, and that then gets boosted by the second mod on the adjacent slates. So you can see it here, it interacts together. Pairing those with 2 spark of modifier, this one copies the first talent of this, so that's this one, and gets boosted by those 2 tiers. And this one copies the talent on the right, so it is copying this one, and gets boosted by that slate by 20%. Then I have Fallen Starlight here, additional erosion damage as the last mod. And yeah, that does not really matter, but if you are buying this before you are getting one of your last god tiers, you want it on the last spot, so the spark can copy it as well. So yeah, and that gets boosted by these 2 slates this way. Then I'm running 3 god footsteps with 15% talent effect when they are in the same row or column. So those are these 3 for the increase or the decrease speed, and 1 with 18% and 35% if there is no other in the same row or column. So that's it for the slate setup. You can copy mine. With mine you will lose like order stacks over time, but really slowly. if you are running the maps under 2 minutes, you won't really notice it. But they are running down slowly. If you don't want them to run down, you can put this slate like vertically and get a different mod that would copy the core talent from the slate below and put it here. And just drag 4 of these God footsteps with 15%. Then your order stacks would never drop, basically. And that is how other Yugas are running it. We can check it here. Oh, not this one. This one, they are running 4 God footsteps on the corners, basically. So yeah, that way your orders would never drop. For the gear, this is just for me to push the hero rankings higher, but the majority of the time I just bought these 2 pieces like a few minutes ago just to push my damage higher, so I would be in the hero rankings higher. But for the majority of the time you will be running these like this. This gives you a source of explode, which makes you makes it really easy to clear like God of Machines, for example, and lets you like clear maps really fast, because the explode is huge and the explosion radius actually scales with your area of effect, which gets increased by your eternity and by your candles, by your stacking candle. I have 1. So yeah, the area of it increases with that. So that's my main helmet. And eternity, just a normal like map and setup. If you want an amulet, like try to look for something like this with plus skills, affliction effect, aura effect, and the source of reap. How to look for items, like you just click price check, you click the mods that you want on the item, then you click the magnifying button here, magnifying glass, and you can search for items like this. And you can search for items like this. Okay, but the budget option to swap for eternity would be this, which gives you like up to 100% affliction effect. That was my amulet when I was struggling with damage on bosses. I wasn't really, I was just killing everything with eternity anyway. For the boots, I've been using the like agility blessings ones, but then I tried these, and these like result in more damage, basically. Slightly less speed, but a lot more damage because of the more with less talent here. So this would be the boots of choice for me, unless you want to run some rare ones with aura effect and deflection stacks. Yeah. For gloves, those are important because without them you will be running out of mana because of your mana boil. You can fix that either by swapping mana boil for the circle for spell damage, or by running some mana regen on your slates. But these gloves will fix it entirely, because you can just, while you're channeling, you are always using the gloves implicit mods to regenerate your mana, basically. That's how those gloves work. Restores 4% of mana when using skills. And on the gloves you want plus spell skill, reap, and some resistances and some more defense. Crit does not really matter. Does nothing for the build. For the armor of the choice for me would be Twilight Vestment with plus 3 active skill level. And if you want to invest more into the armor, you can even get this mod, like Corrupted. I've bought this for 2.5k, but I didn't notice that it is not level 80, so I cannot draw more energy on that, sadly. But yeah, this is not really necessary. This just gives you like 2 seconds of regen, but you are reaping all the time, so even the 1 second regen gives you like never ending regen basically. And what this armor lets you also do is it saves you 5 points in your passive skill tree, and I will show that later. So yeah, this is the armor of choice for never-ending recharge. Or the belt, or on the belt, you want affliction effect, resistances, and reap. And as the bonus here, additional damage taken on low mana. That's nice, like minus up to 18% damage reduction for yourself. Helps you keep yourself alive. But the main roles on belt are reap, affliction, and elemental resistance. Yes, on rings it is similar: reaping, cooldown, affliction, and resistances like elemental and erosion on both rings. If you struggle with elemental resistance still, you can use the upgraded like Dreamcrafting here.
Starting a new dream is like releasing a cat from a box.
I will show it.
Is the cat still alive? Are you still awake?
Oh, yeah, whatever. You can use this Dreamcrafting, and you can actually roll elemental resistance on the implicit on the ring, so that can help you a lot with your elemental resistances. As you can see it here, I have it on my second ring.
Oh yeah! Here for some new gear?
Enchanted the damage back really quick. Okay. So that's for the rings: reaping, cooldown, affliction, elemental resistances, and if you need more elemental resistances, then elemental resistance Dreamcraft on the implicit. For the ones, I upgraded both ones to rare ones, because the unique one just gives you +3 channel skills, that's it. On the rare ones you want +3/+3, affliction effect, and dot, and reap on both of them. So plus skills, +6 to skills, reap, affliction effect, some erosion penetration if you have enough for that, and you can even enchant like erosion resistance on them to cap out your resistances that way. If you don't care about the explode, you can run this helmet, which gives you +1 spell skill in the implicit, and you want affliction effect, aura effect, and curse effect on that. If you can get one with +3 support skills level, awesome, helps a lot as well. That's for the gear. For the skills, I've gone through them in the previous video, but really quickly. Candles, on one of them you want to get grudge and +2 erosion skill level, or the stacking one, like +2% damage, skill area, and movement speed for every enemy defeated recently means in last 4 seconds, so this buff lasts for 4 seconds and stacks indefinitely for the 4 seconds, so yeah, you need to be killing monsters for this to be up. But that would be grudge and control spell. Non-critical strike damage here does not really matter, does almost nothing. So control spell and grudge with erosion skill level or the stacking one. I will go really quickly over the skills. So mind control, blurry steps. If you want to automate blurry steps, you can use activation medium preparation with 4 seconds cooldown and increased duration. You can use it here as well, or you can use the even pricier one, the green one, I'm not sure about the name. Corruption, it activation medium premium, activates automatically. 8 seconds is enough. You have the corruption aura like for like 10 seconds or something, so that is always up. Starstalker, helps a lot on bosses, gives you a huge amount of additional rot damage. It is boosted even further by Mania, Well-Fought Battle and Mass Effect. Mana Boil, Self-Sacrifice. Never goes off until you run, unless you run out of mana basically. To fix your resistances, precise elemental resistance, and increasing its effect. Energy Fortress for damage, precise deep pain, and precise erosion enhancement. I'm running one of those auras on life. You can get precise seal conversion to reserve less life. So I'm even after the reserved aura, I still have almost 1.2k life. Does not matter really, but you can then neglect some of the map mods, which makes you deal less damage when you are on low life, or take more damage when you are on low life. Such. Okay, so that's for the skills. I think that I've gone over everything. So yeah, that would be my last update on the Youga. Just one map run, one quick map run, just to show you that it is able to clear all the like hard content, machines and might. Is able to survive might.
This was also in my plan. Not yet.
Oh yeah, what I forgot to mention before, the armor lets you save 5 points from your skill tree, and those points would be these 5. Like, you don't need these 4 and this point, because you get this mod from the armor basically. So that's what the armor lets you to like skip here. You can use the 5 points elsewhere.
I haven't even given it my all yet. Not yet.
This is God of Might, God of Machines, sorry, Statue of Machines. The Explode takes care of all the clearing, so it is relatively safe and almost never fails anymore.
A powerful opponent. Shame that they're a little dumb. I haven't even given it my all yet.
Okay, let's go to Machines and Statue of Might.
Shame that they're
Like this.
From the gods, he forged the Aegis.
So you can run in the fire, and the energy shield charge just keeps charging you up. Maybe what helps you with this actually, if you get an armor with like higher end roll on the energy shield charge speed, because it can go up to minus 36%. So if you get anything with like positive numbers, it will help you with survivability on the Statue of Might. Now that was Statue of Might,
His gods.
and that will be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!